morning, everybody. Oh, goodness. So, we're supposed to thaw out today, which is wonderful. I'm starting a new creation because I don't have enough of the Bulky 5 yarn that I've been using for oh, come on. There we go. That I'm using for the blanket. I will go by Walmart today and pick up some more of that Bernat baby blanket. It is so soft, y'all. So I don't know. I grabbed some yarn, some of that impeccable yarn out of my stash, and some Peacock Premier Basics to match one of the colors of it, because I don't have enough. I only have like 900 and something. So I might just make a cowl out of it. Though I would like to make a large wrap. The only way I could do that is if I combine it with Peacock, because I have to stop. I have got to stop buying yarn until I use, and I pay some of it off. You know what I mean? Costs a lot when you buy a lot. I had to go to the dollar store yesterday evening, so I put a smidge of makeup on. And now I'm removing it. I'm not really good at that kind of stuff. I need to be doing that at night, but I'm not really good at it. I forget. I'm too lazy. I've always been that way with the makeup. And I know some people are very good about it. Removing their makeup, putting on a nice cream before they go to bed. I do not. Never have. Maybe that's why. No, it's not. It's age. That's why. It is age. That's the problem. Age. Let me have a sip of my coffee. I also had to go to the dollar store and get some more creamer. I did keto years ago, and I got to where I really liked using what am I doing now? Let's put a little Clinique on. I got where I like using the heavy whipping cream, and so I've been doing that, using that for years now. Well, I've got 2 things of it at work and none at home. I finished it this morning. So I've got to order in for groceries for this evening from H-E-B. Come on. Don't need much. It's enough for my turkey neck. So yesterday, the creamer that I got is French vanilla, sugar-free French vanilla. That's what they had at the dollar store. I was not about to drive any further. Dollar store is like right down the road from the house. So it's taken some getting used to this morning, I'll tell you that. I used to, all the time I used to use it. It was pretty good. So, the freeze, oh, right now it's freezing. It's like 17 degrees or something. But tonight, or today, this evening, Or it's gonna get up into the 40s. So when I get home, y'all keep me in your prayers, because I'm gonna go out to the road, bail out all the water. If I can even get to it, it might be frozen. No, it should be thawed enough, hopefully, for me to get to the little switch thingy. It's not a switch, it's a valve. And hope that nothing has frozen. Pray that nothing has frozen. Yeah, I'm a little worried about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying, maybe I should leave a camera on the hot water heater, like on the floor, so I could check it during the day. It's a gas hot water heater, but I would know if it kept turning on. If it turned on at all, there could be a problem, because that's one thing I didn't drain was the hot water pipes, because I couldn't. I mean, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. My hot water heater is a gas hot water heater. So I made sure it was full before I turned the water off. And I opened up all the cold water taps, emptied them after I turned the water off at the road. So I'm praying that all of that is okay. I don't remember if I told y'all that my patio door wouldn't shut all the way. Literally, the curtains were blowing. Not a lot, but, you know, that's cold air coming in. What was that? But that was cold air coming in the house. Cybro looks good, but this one is not the right size. So I couldn't stand it anymore yesterday. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, I've used my allergy stuff this morning, so I shouldn't be sneezing, but the last 3 days I've been sneezing, and I don't know why. So, I've got to take some screws to the hardware store after all this is over with and get the correct size, because what I have in there right now is ridiculous. One is a wood screw that's about 2 or 3 inches. Y'all would laugh at me. But I do the best I can, you know what I mean? Matches better. Not perfect. That's okay. So I got the patio door closed, which was the point. Because wowza, I am not into this cold weather. I don't think any of us, well, there are some people I think that like snow and stuff. Maybe you're from that location, you know? Because I know, but you know what? We're from here and we don't like all this heat. We don't like all the crazy, when it gets really hot like it's been this last summer. Nobody really likes it. Like, even us. The ones that were born into it, we don't like it. So I'm sure there's people that were born into the snow and ice that doesn't care for it either. You kind of, like when there's a hurricane and the power's out and all that kind of stuff, you open up all your windows and it's still so hot. But you know what? It's funny how God made us to where you get used to it. I mean, you know, it's like you lose your Wi-Fi and power and all that good stuff. And after a few days, you kind of get used to it. No, of course, if your home is damaged, you don't get used to that. It's 5 o'clock, y'all. Ooh. I bought some gloves at the dollar store. I know. I should be ashamed of myself. Because I should not be buying gloves. I should be making them. So I'm going to. I have some, but I have no fingers in it. And it's cold. And I can't find my gloves that I bought a long time ago. I saw them when I was redoing and moving things around. So, you know how that is. Who knows where they're at? I'll find them after the winter's over. It's the way it goes. And then I'll put them somewhere and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to remember for next winter. Next winter comes along. Y'all know how it is. We're doing purple today. Isn't it pretty? Hold on, I got too much junk. Purple. Purple. It is Alfiano? Alfiana? Alfiano. I don't know. Dream Purple. They don't have names. So, what color will I wear next? I need to use a lighter color. I don't know. Don't know. Obviously, I use that one a lot. And that's pinky. I don't know if I want pinky. And that's pinky too. Let's go with this lighter pinky. Looks like blush color. Well, it's pinky. Tomorrow I'll fix it better. The camera. My phone. I don't know. I don't want the camera too close to my face. But I think it would be better to, y'all could see exactly what I'm doing. Oh, I finally ordered some more of the Neutrogena stuff to get my eyelashes and stuff off. And the glue. I've got glue on my eyelashes, but I don't want to rub my eyes too hard because it makes them swell. My eyelids swell. I think it could be that. I don't know. The older you get, you have to be more careful about things. Okay. Pinky. Now, I want another color. So I'm going to do the light purple. Do that one next. Oh wow, it is light. You can't even, can you see it? Can you even see it? Maybe a little. Can't tell. Yeah, you can see a little. I've decided I don't like working from home. I like working from the office. But, I mean, if I actually worked from home all the time, I would maybe buy a desk and put it here in the bedroom because there's plenty of room. And have this as my office. And then keep the spare room as my crocheting room and guest room. I was looking at chairs last night on Walmart.com. Y'all, I need to stay off of stuff. Every time, I mean, wow, that is very much darker. You can see that. I can't. I was looking for a pink chair. At the vet's office, this girl bought a pink chair, and it's an office chair, so it raises and lowers. And it has jewels on the back. Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. I told her, I said, you get up out of that chair, I'm going to take it with me. And she said, then you're going to have to take me too. I was like, okay. That's a deal. I'll take you and the chair. As long as I get that chair. And you help me pay bills. And you don't become a crazed roommate. I tell you what, anytime, and I don't know if y'all have this problem, but you know I can't pick husbands. Well, I can't pick roommates either, or people to live in my RV in the back, or any of that. They always end up to be nuts, and I have to kick them out. I've let people move in for free. I've helped people. They've stole from me. This one lady, I let her move into the RV, my RV in the back, and my RV is nice. And, I mean, it's nice. TV, cable, all that kind of good jazz. Well, while I was gone, she was coming over here and talking Dad out of his narcotic pain medication. And this is an older woman, okay? Older than me. And from the church. Not anymore. From the church. Her and her son, her disabled son, I had to tell her, you gotta go. When you start messing with my dad, you got to go. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I can't help you. Goodbye. find another place to go because you can't stay here. Yep. And then I let my ex-mother-in-law, who's only 10 years older than me, not mother-in-law, ex-stepmother, bring her RV, park it on the property, and move into my RV. She moved in my half-brother, who's a psychopath, literally a psychopath. And I had to kick them out. She would sit at night while I was gone at work and drunk in the backyard in the neighborhood so everybody could hear her and embarrass me, saying, Kathy's gonna get everything. Kathy's gonna get everything. Meaning that when my dad passed away, that I was gonna get everything. Are you kidding me right now? So I lied to her and told her that my son and my daughter-in-law were moving down here. And they needed an RV. Well, she did not like me. And this was not Christian, but at all. But I finally called her what I've always thought she was since 1990, 89, 90. And she hasn't bothered me since. Because it took a while. It took some stuff. It took some doing to make her not have anything to do with me. Y'all, I called her a home-wrecking whore. Because that's what she was. That's what she is. She don't care. She never has. She don't care if you're married, if you've got a wife, if you've got kids. If she wants to get with you, with the man, she'll go after him. My mama, when Dad left her for that horrible thing, the crying. My mama had been with him since she was a little girl, okay? Since she was in high school, I guess, junior high. And my daddy never had any common sense. Because he tried to start going out with Mama again. And he was still married to the home-wrecking whore. And because she got pregnant on purpose because he was going to dump her. Hence my psychopathic half-brother. He couldn't help but be a psycho. Because she drank during her whole pregnancy. Because she's an alcoholic. I didn't know that. Every time I was around her, she always had an O'Doul's. What a joke. What a joke. Turns out. Yep. Y'all are listening to all my dirty laundry. And I don't know if y'all want to hear it or not. Like I said, I might share too much. Okay. Are you not going to go back on it? Thank you. Maybe I do. Do I share too much? I've asked y'all this before. Anywho's. So it was horrible. Mama crying. It would have been easier to have lost him completely. Him had passed away. Than to have had him leave her for that thing. But yeah, horrible human being. And Dad was an idiot. I loved him so much. He was my daddy, but he was an idiot. Like I said, he never had common sense. We told him that too. I'm like, you don't have common sense, Dad. You needed Mom. But see, Dad was an alcoholic. And so Mama didn't touch the stuff. So when she, I think, you know, Mama kept everything together for Dad. So when another alcoholic girl, because, oh my gosh, I was 21, 21. And she was, so that meant she was 29, 30 when she got with Dad. Disgusting. I'm trying to hide the pores, y'all. You used to couldn't see them. Now you can see them. Yep. She even told my great aunt that she knew Dad was going to leave her. This was before they got married. This after Dad left Mama. And she told my great aunt, of course she was drunk. She told her, she says, I got pregnant on purpose because I knew he was gonna leave me. Wowza. Classy. Oh, so I didn't finish saying. So he was still married to her, to the homewrecker, and he tried to go back and date my mama. And Mom told him, oh no, I don't date married men. My mama had class, y'all. She had class. So he divorced her. And of course, Mama loved him till the day she died. And Dad loved Mama till the day that he died. Because they were asking about each other. And they were delusional, you know. They were asking where each other was. With Mama, Dad was alive, but he was, and he had been over visiting and stuff. You know, she didn't remember because her brain was dying. Nobody knows what happened. Doctors couldn't figure it out. So after he got divorced from the homewrecker, Mama started letting him come back into her life. And the next thing you know, boop, there he went. Found another one. And he got into so much legal trouble. I ain't going into all that, but yep. You know what's funny, but not in a hysterical or a laughing kind of way, but funny. That God seems to you get retribution from the stuff you do. I need to wax. But you get in the stuff you do, you get paid back, I think, before you even die. Because wowza, did he ever get paid back for all the stuff he did. When Mama first saw the homewrecker, she goes, he left me for that? And I said, nah, he left you because she was an alcoholic like him. She had no morals. Y'all, I have got to get some wax I got a wax thingy. I have no reason not to. I just thought about turning the water back on this evening. It worries me. I wonder if it'll be thought if, that's when you find your leaks, right? Or your busted pipes is when it thaws. So, because I was thinking, well, I'll just come in, I'll turn all the faucets off. I'll go out there, I'll turn the water back on. I'll look at the dial, make sure it's not spinning, and then come back in, drain the lines from everything, the air and stuff, and then go back and check it again. I don't know. I'm not that kind of person. I'm having to learn all this. I'm having to learn it. It's called being a homeowner and not having anybody around that knows these things or that can do it for you. That you have to rely on yourself. And that's the truth, y'all. The one person you can rely on after your mom and dad die, the one person you can rely on is yourself. Because you know what you're going to do. I wish they had this blue and that kind that makes sure it lashes. You keep going and it gets bigger and bigger. That way I wouldn't have to put fake ones on. Because I really like that blue. Yesterday when I didn't have any makeup on and I put it on, you could really see it. When I went to the dollar store. I put not eyelashes. I put mascara on. And eyebrows. Because the older you get, the less eyebrows you have, so you have to draw them on. I remember being a kid and I couldn't pluck my eyebrows or shave my legs or anything yet. I wasn't allowed to because I was too young. And I remember, because kids are little shits, I was in the cafeteria and this girl comes up and she goes, "Why are your eyebrows so big?" So I used to have a lot of hair on my eyebrows. Not grows where you don't want it to, and not where you want it to. It's crazy. Y'all, I did bad yesterday. I didn't eat anything the day before because of the shot. I just wasn't hungry at all. I mean, I didn't even want to eat anything. Now, if somebody would have put a strawberry shortcake in front of me, I probably would have ate a little of that. Not much though, because the shot, it's fantastic. And the day after, I ate a little bit, and then yesterday, when I make food, it's, it's just me, and everybody makes more food than they're supposed to most of the time, unless you've got a bunch of folks eating it. And so I separate what's left over. I leave out some for the next day, and I separate the rest of it into plastic containers to put in the freezer. Well, I took out the tuna fettuccine, what the heck ever I made, and So I ate that around lunch, which usually I don't eat that early. I don't eat but one meal a day. Well, I ate that, and then I went to the dollar store. I was like, I'm gonna go get something frozen. That way it's just something easy. Well, there was no Lean Cuisines or nothing at the dollar store. So I found some chicken and cheese taquitos. Well, I ate a bunch of those. Noelle ate some too, so she's probably gonna have to go potty again before I leave. And I bought, because I was hungry and craving at the dollar store, I bought a bag of that Smart Pop cheddar cheese popcorn. I sat there and ate a bunch of that. I left the bag open. I think psychologically I did that on purpose. I didn't mean to, but I think I did mean to. So now I'm just going to dump it because I don't need to be eating it. I'm going to dump it for the crows. The crows are smart, man. But I used to have bread all the time. So they would come by because I would throw out bread all the time. I had bread left over when the new bread would arrive every week. So I would throw out the old bread for the crows. I'm going to put a smidge. Yeah, I spent, this sounds like I eat bad stuff, and I do eat bad stuff, but I only eat it like once a day, so you still lose weight. So I had bought last week, I don't even know, it was not made at the store, in the bakery, because it came in a plastic bag. But it was some sort of, maybe a sourdough. It was horrible. I had a couple bites of it, and I cut it up, and I threw it out for the crows. Of course, the cats went out there and ate their share. But so the crows came back looking for more, because they're smart. I didn't have any more. So I'm going to throw some more out there for them. I'm going in March to my friend's house. It's like 2 hours away. She's getting her teeth worked on. So I need to get mine done too. So when I get mine done, she's going to come take care of me. I call her my sister. Don't have a sister. She doesn't have a sister. She doesn't have a brother either, for that matter, poor thing. So I call her my sister. It's a good possibility she's watching. All right, come on now. Wow, my hands are shaking. I had some caffeine tablets, but that was yesterday. So it was like 2 cups of coffee. Big woo. Because each caffeine tablet is 1 cup of coffee. Now let me tell you, I had some Monday, and I went to work. You all know about that. Scary. Anyway, I went to work and it was doing the freezing thing. But I was all over that place. I mean, all over that place. Ooh, that's got a sharp point on it. Where's my thing? Oh, there it is. But I was all over the place trying to get into the refrigerator, so I never was able to. It was locked. So the people that are there, that have to be there, have something to eat if they get stuck there because of weather. So I'm gonna see if I can get a program started for the whole company, because everybody has emergency situations. I don't know if they'll come out of their pocket. That's their problem. But I think that everybody should we should have MREs on location. I know they're full of calories. I know, because they're for soldiers. But if you ain't got nothing else, man, we've ate them during hurricanes and stuff. And the military gives them out. And some of them are pretty daggum good. Some are not. So I'm going to see if we can figure something out. Our building, like most buildings, have a huge generator, so it's not going to run out of power. So you can use the microwaves. So maybe if they won't do, because those MREs aren't cheap, maybe they'll do things like ramen noodles, canned food, can opener, that we can leave, in a certain place. Water. And I'm also going to find out about that key to that daggum refrigerator. I'm going to find out about getting another one and putting it in my lockbox in my office. I'm the only one that knows where the key is for the lockbox. I used to be a police officer. It's hidden well. So nobody's going to get in their daggum refrigerator and get the precious stuff unless it's an emergency, and the people will write it down what it is, and they'll be reimbursed by my department. Their department will be. Because everybody's got their own budget. You know how it is. And I know they're limited, because companies don't like spend a bunch of money, because that's their bottom line. That's where they make their money. And sometimes when they're making their money, especially now with COVID, and they've got these huge buildings that are empty that they still have to pay rent on and taxes on and penalize taxes, because you don't have the amount of employees in the building that you had promised. So your taxes in that municipality had been lowered for a period of a certain number of years. And since you don't have those number of people that would be using the business in the location, in that municipality, that would be going, to the burger joints, things like that, then you have to pay. You have to pay. That's a lot of money that they're out. They can't get out of them leases. Them companies ain't gonna let nobody out of a lease. Ain't no way. Because they got buildings sitting empty right now. And they've been empty. Shoot, where we moved from, that building's been empty since we moved from it. And we moved from it 2 weeks before COVID, and they had to go. Everybody was sent home. 2 weeks. Though, a company is finally moving into it, thank goodness. It takes getting used to this French vanilla. Alright, so what else? Oh, if you're still here, I've got a tip for you. So, I can't wash my hair. My hair's thin. I can't wash it until, hopefully, today. I mean, I can get a shower at work, but I don't want to. I don't want to. So, what you do is you put baby powder on your brush and you run it through your hair, and it helps make it look a little more dry. The baby powder I have is crud, and so I'm getting some better, some Johnson & Johnson lavender, so it puts a nice little scent to your hair. But yeah, it'll take some of the oils out if you want that. Some people don't. Some people like it. So I got to go in there and do something to my hair. I mean, even if I pull it back in a ponytail, my hair's so thin now. It's so thin. Though I think, and I hope that these are baby hairs growing in. I hope it's not just broke off hair. Look at that gray. Okay. I gotta go. It's 5:34. It's already 46 minutes. That's a long time, and I apologize for that. God bless you. Have a good day, and take care. Be careful out there on the roads if you have to get out, wherever you're at. Don't drive fast, people in Texas. Oh my gosh, please don't drive fast. All right, bye y'all.